founder of Toastmasters, Sivadas.
Every time you read a book, every week you come to a Toastmaster meeting, and every time you go on a bike ride, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, you discover something new about yourself. 6 years back, New Year's Eve, me and my friend Vicky, who was my editor in life, wanted to go on a bike ride. He had just brought a brand new black Yamaha FC bike with anti-lock braking system, mono suspension, and like DTM Karthik. It was matte finish, always glowing. And it was New Year's Eve, and my friend told Shiva, let's go for a ride to Tottapeta. At 8,500 feet and 80 kilometers from my hometown Coimbatore, it was the highest peak in the southern range. When the clock struck 12, me and Vicky hugged each other, wished a happy new year, and we started our bikes. And we were moving. The Mettupalayam road, which connects my city Coimbatore and the Nilagiri hills, was a driver's paradise. The arcade of trees, the straight lane, and being New Year, every onlooker on the road wished us a Happy New Year. I felt like a rock star going on the road, every people waving me, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. We really felt blissful, and we were riding on the smooth full road. And in an hour's time, we reached the foothills of the hill, and we slowly began climbing. Be it a woman, be it wine, be it a bike, the more you get to know about it, the more you'll start liking it. So the bike, it was like a perfect life partner. With each mile, we just started falling in love with it. Every mile you found, oh, this is the bike, like this is the girl in my life, this is the bike for my life. We were in love. Me and Vicky were completely mesmerized with the performance of the bike and the beauty of the hills. With each hairpin bend, our love for the bike just got better and better. The road was smooth, but Toastmasters, there was a steep turn. Vicky brakes, he completely loses control of the bike. And the next thing I remember was my body rolling on the floor, rolling on the road. And on the back, I hear Vicky and the bike crash landing on the floor. Toastmasters. And the next thing I remember was my mind going blank. I could feel my body colliding on the walls of the hill, and I absolutely don't remember what happened. After a few minutes, there was someone who was coming and shaking me up. Shiva! Shiva! Get up! And I slowly opened my eyes and I found Vicky. He was in a terrible state of shock. He asked me, Shiva, are you alright? I told him yes, and he slowly helped me get up. We were in a state of shock. My heart was thumping. Onlookers on the road stopped by and they helped us out. They made us sit and they gave us a cup of water and they helped us calm our nerves. I was completely shocked. It was New Year's Day and we met with a small accident. But thanks to the onlookers, they calmed our nerves and they helped us pull the bike out of the trench. The bike, thankfully, the matte finish had become scratch finish, but it was still fine. We tried starting the bike, but there were no signs of life. We were about to give up. Just the moment when we were about to give up, vroom, the bike zooms. We were really happy. People told me on the onlookers, boys, go back home. You guys will be in a state of shock. Please go back home. Take rest, go back home. And we didn't know what to do. That time, Vicky comes and tells me, Shiva, we are going to begin the new year. And we go back home at this point, you will always remember falling down. We have come this far, we are fine. Let's continue our journey to the peak. So you will remember the entire year on a positive note that you made the peak instead of falling down. So I got along with Vicky, I agreed with them, and we started our bikes again. But on a slower pace, we moved slowly, climbed the hills. And it was around 6:30 in the morning, we reached the mountain peak at Tottapeta. The bike needed a much deserved rest. We put it on the parking bay, and the cold temperatures made us shiver. We went to a coffee shop, brought a cup of coffee, sipped it, kept ourselves warm. There was a campfire which was lit up by the guy, sat down, warmed ourselves up, and we were waiting for the observatory tower in the peak to get opened. It opens only by 9 in the morning, and we were waiting for it to open. And soon, by the time it was 8:30, people started gathering in. And when the officials came, he slowly started climbing the steps to the footed. With every step, our energy, enthusiasm and excitement got bigger and bigger. And Toastmasters, finally, when we reached the peak, the view from the top of the hill was mesmerizing and mind-blowing. We were standing at 8,500 feet and you could see the entire Nilagiri hills. We were on top of the peak. I felt like I was really in utopia. That day, me and Vicky, we put our hands on the shoulders together and we were completely mind-blowing to see the view from the top. And Vicky tells me, Shiva, had something happened to me, what would you do? Vicky tells, I know nothing would happen to you because I always had the hope that we'll make it to the top. Toastmasters, whenever you move towards some peak, it's okay to fall down. But to wake up and go to the peak, the decision is up to you. I made my decision to go to the peak instead of falling down. What about you? Over to you.